afternoon, good evening, everybody. Bit of a strange stream. I just thought there's a few bits I need to do ready for next week, and the only way I'm going to do them is to stream them. Yeah. Oh, and live, is he? Okay. No worries. I'm just going to be here sorting my stuff out. I didn't realize. Hello, John. Hello, John. Anyway, first thing I'm going to do is I bought these little bags to put the Lego pieces in, and I've started to put them in order. Of each section. So section 8, section 9, 10 and 11. So it's a pretty boring job, but someone has to do it. Someone has to do it, and that's going to be me. And I'm going to do that this morning, and then I'm going to finish doing the stonework on the bottom of here, and then I'm going to cover this all completely in like a Mod Podge and black paint sealant before we start painting it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today, all ready for next week. But right now, down to the boring stuff. Section 8, I think that's a classification of some type, like crazy of some. Well, you know, section 8, section 9, I could be in any section, John. Any section at all. So where did I get up to? I don't think I finished doing 11. I think I got stopped. So I'm going to continue with that. They definitely want to section me anyway. So how are you this morning, John? Have you had a good morning? Or evening or afternoon or whatever it is? All right. So excuse me, because I'm just going to be figuring out what I need here. You're doing all right. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Bit of a whirlwind this morning. We're good. We're good. Maybe I should put this here, then I'm going to keep putting my flabby arms in the way. Is that better? I don't know if it makes much difference to you. Right, so one of those. Now I need one of these. You prefer whirlpools to whirlwinds? I'm not a whirlpool, but I was in a hot tub yesterday with lots of bubbles. That was nice. That was the nicest thing of my yesterday, to be honest. Massage? Probably do without that. Steam room? Couldn't breathe. The sauna? Couldn't breathe. Swimming pool was cold, but that was okay, relaxing. And yeah, no, I did like the hot tub though. Yeah, I went on spa day for my daughter's birthday. Indeed. And it was nice. It was nice. Right. 2 of those. One 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 of those. Oh. You see, and this is why I have to double check everything. Did not get one of those out. There we go. Where's my little bag? Number 11 on. Oh, I've got a bit of a blocked nose today, though. It's very annoying. Mini Katie. Oh, happy birthday to little Kate. Yeah. She's not so little anymore, and she's definitely a lot taller than me. So, um, yeah, 21. Talking to my neighbour, she brought my daughter something nice round for her birthday, and my daughter went to the Shard yesterday for her birthday evening drink, and me and my neighbour were saying how nice it is, you know, to be that age again and all the things we miss. I mean, I was like, yeah, I want to be able to wear heels again and, you know, fit in those nice slinky dresses. Now she can legally drink in the States. Yeah, that is true. Well, maybe we'll come visit one day. That's, maybe we will. Two of those, one of those. I'll be honest, America is not somewhere I've ever really particularly wanted to go. I think Korea would be the place I choose to go if I was going to go somewhere. Uh, who knows? I've met a lot of nice people from the States, so, you know, just maybe I'll come and visit. Never say never. Not sure what would be on your bucket list. No. Just the thing is, I'm actually perfectly content where I am. I like where I am, what I'm doing. There's not much I want to do, really. Don't know if that's a good thing or not. That's 12 was my stickers. Oh, I knew I'd forget something. I don't have a pen. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, I'm organised. It was in the tin already. No, I think I would just want to keep going as I am. Just enjoy. Oh dear. Enjoy what I'm doing. I don't know. Who knows? Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Germany, Mauritius. Are they the places you want to go or the places you've been? I know you've been to the UK because you've told me. This is such a boring job. Oh, there's the places you'd like to go. Well, I would like to go to Korea. I'll be honest, this literally, to be fair, the only place I've wanted to really go. Australia, no, too many scary animals and way too hot for me. America, I don't know. You see, I would like to come and see some of the nice people I've met. That would be lovely. So I think if I booked a holiday, it would probably be to oh yeah, I'd like to go to Taiwan. That would be nice. Japan, see, I'd rather go to Korea than Japan. But unlimited funds, you'd visit everywhere, would you? No, I don't think I would. I would just buy, if I had unlimited funds, I would buy a nice, not a big house, but a bigger house than I've got now with maybe a couple more rooms in the middle of nowhere and hire a chauffeur that would take me everywhere whenever I wanted to go. I mean, he could have like his own house on the grounds or something. And yeah, that's pretty much all I do different. I have a whole room of craft stuff. Big house, more dusting. Exactly. I don't like housework as it is, but I do need an extra couple of rooms because I can't fit all my stuff in. I'd have a pet room, so all the pets could be safely in one room. And I'd have games room, so we'd have all the board games and everything set up there. Maybe a pool table, because I do like a nice game of pool. And a craft room. But the craft room would have to be, maybe I'd have a craft shed out in the garden, like a big garage type thing, because then I could do all sorts of stuff. Because when I say there isn't a craft I haven't done, I am seriously not joking. And yeah, that would be good. Have all my wood stocked up, all my metal stuff, a shed, she shed. Yeah, she shed. She said she needed a shed. Like a man cave, except a woman shed. So yeah, that's what I'd do. I would buy a nice house in the middle of nowhere. There are man caves and she sheds. Yeah. And I want a she shed with all my craft stuff in. Like a workshop. That would be good, wouldn't it? And I'd like a gardener to come in too. So I'd need a chauffeur and a gardener. And maybe a cleaner. But not, I like to do my own stuff. It's just, yeah. Unlimited funds. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying home, having fun. Do you know what, John? And you haven't said it yet, but I'll say it for you. You were the first here. Actually, you weren't the first. Shep was the first, but you beat everyone else that you normally fight to beat. And I don't mean fight in an aggressive way. One of those. Sorry for anybody watching. I know this is boring, but this is really just to hang out while I'm doing the stuff. Tell a nice story. You're listening in. Oh, I don't know if I know any stories. Oh, yeah. See, when people put me on the spot like that, I can't think what I'm going to say. I'll just be quiet for a minute. Take that, Jeremy Burt's beat you. I don't think he showed up last time, did he, after being first in? It's difficult when you have to work. And I imagine most people are asleep now. At least I would hope so. Two of those. What? I'm working on a story about a dragon at the moment, but I need to do some more work on that before I read it. check we've got all of those. We've got one of those, one of those, one of those. No, I don't have one of those. There's one of those. Three of those. Two of those. There we go. There's number 14 done. I wonder how correct the YouTube numbers are. I know you're here, John, but we have another person watching, maybe. I keep dipping in and out. 13, 14, now we're on to 15. So what should we talk about? What have you been up to lately, John? Did you watch my cookie video? Did it make you want cookies? My character yesterday, I did D&D yesterday, last night, and my character, Tashana, she's normally a little bit of a liability, should we say. She's quite headstrong and impulsive, and she behaved herself beautifully yesterday. I was quite proud of her. She tried to negotiate instead of battling, but the problem with her is she'll try, and she did. She was trying to talk to this tiefling and trying to stop a battle, but he was rude to her, and so she was like, fine, and then just attacked him. And then later on, we arrived in this other room, and what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, and there was this woman that kept releasing zombies, and there was this door, and she opened the door, and then it opened a trap door on the floor, and one of my team members fell down, and so Tashana kind of lost her temper, and she's a Kalishtar, and the thing about Kalishstars is they're humanoids, but they also have like an alien species, shall we say, called the Quarry, who merged with the Kalishtar and are basically within their brains. So I've adapted my character to, strangely enough, have a split personality. And she's a monk, so she's normally generally quite calm. I mean, she's not. She's probably the worst monk ever. But when she gets angry, she just kind of completely flips out. And when her friend got fell down the floor into the basement below, which was full of oozes, she flipped, and she literally went charging across the room, slicing at this woman, which she eventually did kill. She was given the choice whether to knock her out or oh, that's okay, don't worry, John. But she was too angry, so she kind of just slaughtered her. And then afterwards, when she like came back to her senses, she was like, oh, I really should have spoken to that woman. She might have given us some information. It's like, oh God. I really don't envy my team members, but we were all a little bit like that. I didn't even start one of the fights, and it's usually me that starts them. But I finished them. I killed an ooze in one go and killed that woman and a zombie. So I had a very productive evening. But I probably shouldn't have killed that woman, because now we have no idea what it is she was doing. All right. Yes, made you want cookies and wondered why people buy the pre-made cookie dough. I know, right? I know. Because you only have to make one batch of that. I mean, you can. Oh no, sorry. I love my D&D. You only have to make one batch of that. Now, I didn't do a big amount. You can double that because it freezes well. I mean, you can keep it in the fridge for a while. You don't have to cook it straight away. Yeah, I think Hiawatha did because he's probably on Ant's channel. I didn't realize Ant was streaming. I did check before I set up my stream, but um, I didn't notice anyone else. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I need to do this anyway. And it's easier, 7, 8, for me to just talk while I'm doing it than just sit here bored. Yeah, I think it's just you and me, John. But somebody keeps popping in and out, or people keep popping in and out. 10. But I don't imagine this is going to be a very exciting stream for anyone to watch because all I'm doing is sorting this out. I just wouldn't do it if I had to sit here by myself. Oh, you're not sure who Ant is? I thought you were saying Ant. Oh no, no, Ant is one of our friends. He's one of our friends, and he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. I like him, but sometimes the you got to be prepared for the conversations, and my brain at the minute is to what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but I'm not in the right frame of mind today to watch it. And that's no offense to him because Ant is a sweetheart. This gets harder to find the pieces you want. You'd think it would be easier, but when there's only like 1 or 2 of them, is that CG crowd? Yeah, kinda. CG slums. My old hangout ground. Oh, I've put 15 and 16 in together. Oh, I'll just put 15 and 16 back. They kind of came together, you see. 15 and 16, it was all kind of one. Good, just sort of, I know it is boring and it took way too much time. I mean, we'd have that little thing finished in no time, I think, if I didn't have to keep stopping to sort these out. And I just thought putting them in bags like this was a better idea. Then you just got to find the number you're working on, tip them out, and they're probably, I mean, I will make mistakes, but yeah. I might get, how much more have I got to do? See, my brain won't, I might take a break from doing this soon and then get onto the tavern bit and then come back to this because me trying to stay focused on this is quite difficult. Right, okay. I think I said last week the instructions on this are not, I mean, I've done quite a few mini Lego things. Sorry, what, mistakes? They're not allowed? Yes, they are. Mistakes are always allowed. It's how you learn from them. If you never made a mistake, well, you just go through life missing out on something, valuable lessons. I don't think being perfect is all it's cracked up to be. And I don't know why anyone would want to be perfect, in all honesty. Well, at least that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it, because I'm the one that makes all the mistakes. Thank you. Three. I can't even see that. I mean, I think it's that piece, but they put a... You're never going to be able to see this, because I won't be able to get it in focus. But no, you can't. They've literally put like a sparkle right in the middle of it, so I can't actually see, but I think it's this. We'll figure that out when we actually come to it. One of those. Being perfect sounds like a lot of pressure. It does, doesn't it? Because imagine if you were perfect and then you made a mistake, everybody would laugh at you, because nobody likes anyone that's perfect, do they? Because none of us are. And if you are, well, I don't believe you. I call that delusional, not perfect. It's like I get really upset, you know, like I know it's really annoying making everyone. I guess that would be the greatest comedic joke. Yeah, it makes me cross when you go to a restaurant or something, and or I don't know. I see it a lot. People get so angry with other people because they've made a mistake, and it's like I find it mostly with food, because my daughter's one of those. And I get it, you're hungry and you don't want people to make mistakes, but everybody makes mistakes. So, you know, like, you get it and your order's wrong. You just take it back and say, you know, like, oh, I believe you've made a mistake. But if you go shouting and screaming and everything, it's just like, why? Can you honestly say you've never made a mistake? Why do you need to go in ranting and raving at people just because it inconvenienced you because they made a mistake? Anyway, I don't know. It's just one of my pet hates. People getting angry at others for making mistakes. But I guess it's something, I'm not saying I don't do it. I guess it's something we all do sometimes. I know I get cross about things sometimes without thinking. Often. Right, I'm going to do this last one because my brain is going to mush, and then we'll get on with some painting, and then we'll come back to this because it has to be done. Otherwise, on Monday, we're going to have to do it instead of putting the Lego pieces together. And I don't want to. I'm going to just be able to come in and finish that piece so we can start on one of the bigger projects next week or the week after. Why can't I find one of those? There should be one. You're very flat. Oh, I ordered X. Yeah, but that's okay because you're not going in there like screaming, "This isn't what I ordered." And I don't. Probably told you I do not live in the most pleasant of places, and I think people around here are very angry and what's the word? Self something. They think they're more important than everyone else. I don't know. I'm being very judgy right now. I should stop. But I am very confused that I do not have a white one of those. I have a yellow one of those. If I mixed up something somewhere and put a white one where I should have put a yellow one. This one. Here's one. Let me have a look. No, this. That's right. Oh, sorry. 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. 1 sec. Hey, Jiminy, long time no see. Long time no see. How's it going? How's it going? No, we're actually going to, well, we started last Monday. Yeah, John's very grateful now. His fingers are getting tired with all my questions. Weird being the only one in chat. It's a camera shop, but it's going to be absolutely tiny. And it just takes so long to sort all the pieces out, so I'm trying to just put them in bags so that on Monday, miniature Monday, when we put it together, everything will be sorted out. But I seem to be either missing a part or they've put the wrong part in, and I'm just a little confused at the moment. So I think what I'm going to do, oh, found it. Never, nearly lost it. Found it. Is it for a D&D game? No, this isn't for a D&D game. This is just for fun. Because I like putting these things together. Not everything I do is for D&D, but once I've finished doing, actually, I'm not even going to. I'm going to put this away for now, maybe get back to it, because I want to get on with my tavern. That's what I really want to do, because that's less boring than this. I mean, the building of this is not boring. Just the sorting out is boring. I need you here to do that, John. Not that I'm saying you want to do the boring bits, but I don't know. That's worse than a pastoral. I love puzzles and everything. I love things. Everything. She really wants to sniff paint fumes. Yeah, you got me, John. You got me. But first, before I even get to do that, I've got to do the... Look, we built this. We built this, all of us, together from just a bit of foam and some balsa wood. We've got to... Oh, I made steps. Where did I put my steps? They're here somewhere. Oh, they're behind. I need to do those as well. They're behind the laptop. We need to put the stonework in the base before we paint it. Okay? And then we get to mix paints, which is exciting. Germany cricket. I know, right? We help so much. Too many small pieces to misplace. Yeah, that's why you have a nice biscuit tin. Did you see my? You like that box? What? This box? It's tea time cookies or tea time biscuits. Did you see my video on chocolate chip cookies, Jiminy? If not, you should watch that. If you like chocolate chip cookies, that is. I'm going to use that. Oh, speaking of cookies, I actually I was playing with the clay and I made some miniature cookies. I haven't baked them yet though. Let me show you what I did. Who doesn't like chocolate chip cookies? Lots of people don't like chocolate chip cookies, apparently. Right. Here we go. See if you can see these. I'd made, that's just small clay. I made some mini brownies, which, oh, I wish this camera wasn't so blurry, and mini cookies. Oatmeal raisin. Oh no. I actually like oatmeal raisin, but you can't beat chocolate chip cookies. No, they're not edible. The ones that I actually baked, these are just made out of clay. The ones on the video are very much edible and all gone. And I have a friend coming over this week, so I'm going to be getting the rest of the cookie dough out of the freezer, and I will be baking those for us. Oatmeal raisin cookies give you trust issues. Try and do this on the camera. I'm not likely to. I'm just gonna draw stone shapes. Jiminy Cricket is an amazing artist. You should put your illustration by design. You should put your YouTube account in, because I'm pretty sure John would appreciate watching you when you stream. You have very nice, calm streams. I am going to use a pencil as well because I think it gives a better definition, but I was just trying the knife. I don't think. Yeah, I prefer a nice calm stream too. That's what I'm trying to create here. But unlike some people, I'm no good at drawing, so I have to do the next best thing, which is make people laugh with my attempts at building. I think it's going well. Why does everybody say that to me? Of course I'll be careful with it. Do I look like I'm not very... Literally everybody says it. Don't cut yourself. I get the hot glue gun out. Don't burn yourself. I'm not even going to mention the super glue because I always stick my fingers together. Oh, you won't regret it, John. You won't regret it. Jiminy is one of my... Gosh, she's one of the very first people I spoke to when I was introduced to the CG world. I have a new Twitter account now, actually, Jason. Sorry, Jiminy. You might want to subscribe to it because I deleted the other one. There we go. Some nice stonework. I'm going to do the same on this side. On this side. I started on this one. Let's finish this. Tell me if you can see it all right, because I'm having to try and be more entertaining. I'm literally having to twist my poor neck around. Hope you appreciate it. Because, Katie, we've witnessed Anna, that Star Wars girl, with a box cutter. Okay. Did she cut her fingers? I mean, I'm not saying it's, not something I would do. It's just I find it funny that everybody says as soon as I pick it up, don't cut yourself. I think it's because I'm a girl. I bet if I was on a man's channel, nobody would say, don't cut yourself when they picked up a knife. Well, that's not me being sexist or feminist or anything, because it's just an observation. Trust me, I'm not being... Oh no. I'd have tried to hide it and just got some tissue or something. Was she okay though? It wasn't a bad cut, I'm sure. It's easy done because honestly, we're quite distracted with you people in the chat. Concentrating on things is difficult. Katie's sexist. Yeah, I'm the furthest thing from that. Seriously. Don't get me wrong, I'm not anti-women at all. I'm very much for equality. And by that I mean like we're treated differently for our strengths, because men and women are different. And I'm not one of these I hate women people, because that's actual baloney. Women are bitchy, that's true, but women don't hate women. That's why most women hang around together in a gaggle. It's just lone wolves like me don't really get on with those because I'm different temperament. And that doesn't mean I hate other women, it just means I don't have the same interests. So, and I wouldn't hate on anybody because of what sex they are. I just happen to get on better with men. They're less stress. I know a lot of people say, oh, women just hate, you all hate each other. No, we don't. It's not true. We're just very opinionated in what we say. And two-faced. Yes, we help each other. Both have their parts to play. Exactly. And I'm, to be honest, more oh, that's probably not good to get into political stuff. I'm the opposite of a feminist. Let's just say that. I do believe that, I think women should be respected, but I think men have a better brain, and not all of them, not all, because there's definitely women that do, that should take more of a leadership role. That's just my opinion. And I'm sorry if that offends women. I'm not saying it's all women. Certainly goes for me. And yet I'm quite independent. You know, I've managed to do everything I've had to do all on my own. I just would have preferred not to have to. So it's not like. Anyway, I'll just shut up now because I end up getting in arguments with feminists all the time. And it's annoying. Everybody should be able to do what they want to do. If a woman wants to go to work, she should be allowed to do that. If a woman wants to sit home, she shouldn't be condemned for it. She should be congratulated for wanting to spend time with her kids. And I'm not saying that people that go to work don't want to spend time with their kids. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying that as somebody that chose to look after their kids and do odd part-time jobs to keep us all surviving, I found it quite demeaning when you go to school and have the teachers look down on you because you're a stay-at-home mum. You've checked with your feminine side and you're cool. Excellent. Right, so there we go. While I was spouting off feminist, anti-feminist nonsense. No, I just think women should have the choice anyway. And I believe that with the feminist movement, that choice was actually taken away from us. And that was all done by the government purposely anyway, because obviously everybody working, more taxes. But I don't think it's done our society any good at all. I actually worked in a school. Worked in a school like most of my adult life. But at one point I was doing an after-school club. And it's surprising and worrying how many children actually got upset and said, oh, my mum would rather be at work than with me. My mum doesn't love me. And they actually believed that. And I know that isn't true. Mums probably didn't want to be at work. They wanted to be with their kids. I don't know. But it didn't matter whatever. I was going to be home with my kids because that's what was important to me. And that's who I am. Anyway, I will shut up now. My goodness, I'm rambling. But stay-at-home mums get a bad rap. They get looked down on. I had an incident at at school. This is why I took my kids out of school and home educated, because there were just too many incidences. But this is just one of them. My kids did way better when they were taken out of school. I would never ever, if I had more kids, I would never ever send them to mainstream school. That said, mine were there for a while. But yeah, she had an incident with another child in school, and I had to go into the school, and we were trying to sort out an appointment where both parents could. Hey, Manticore. Could both get an appointment. And one of the teachers, I was working at the time as well, albeit part-time, but I was working, and turned around to me and said, well, it's going to be very difficult for her mum because she works. And I thought, you B-I, and you know the rest of it. Yeah, so anyway. Hi, Manticore. We're not doing much today. We're just getting prepared for this next week. So I'm going to put an undercoat kind of thing on this so that on Tuesday, when we do Tavern Tuesdays, I can start painting it. And then once we finish this level, we'll start on the second level. Oh, we might even start on the second level tomorrow. Tuesday, I mean, before we actually paint it. I haven't decided. But what I'm going to do is mix up a nice, look at my KFC pot. I didn't have takeout really the other day. I'm going to mix some Mod Podge. You know the feeling, do you? Okay. You know, actually, raising kids is a full-time job. I do not, I mean, I commend people that go out to work. But, oh my God, it is a full-time job. It's 24/7. I don't want to use all of this KFC. It's actually getting too spicy for me now. I don't know whether it's the same everywhere. But here in England, everyone seems to put in so much spice and stuff. And I don't really like spicy food. I like to be able to enjoy my food. This is their mashed potato. That was, because I don't really like chips either. Chips, fries. I always have their mash. Mashed gravy and chicken. Love it. God, I haven't used these inks in so long. I'm going to add some ink to it. I don't know whether I should, but I really don't want to use all my black paint. So I'm hoping that this will stain the Mod Podge. What I need is a coffee stirrer, probably. I'll have a few of those. Let's see what we got. What is Mod Podge? It's a water-based glue, sealer, and finish. So it says. Oh, that's what you call it there, is it? We don't actually tend to have that in England. I think it's imported. Maybe it's, I thought it was from America, but I'm guessing it's imported from Australia then. But I don't know. That's what this is what they do in all the YouTube videos. You see, I'm literally just watching YouTube videos and copying what they tell me to do. Oh, Dirty Bird, that's what you call it. Oh, you're not talking about much. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Dirty Bird. Oh, is that KFC? I don't have it very often. It used to be my favorite as a kid. But I don't know. Tastes change. I didn't get myself a paintbrush. That was a stupid thing to do. Let's have a look. I've got one here somewhere. Don't worry about the banging. Just me knocking everything over. Right, hang on a second. I need to go and see if I can find a big paintbrush to do this with. A sec. This is my set of a box of crappy paintbrushes. That'll do. Right. Wrecking the place, always wrecking the place. They had something called mashed potato bowl, which has mashed bed with popcorn chicken gravy. Oh no, I don't know about that. I actually don't like popcorn chicken. Thing is, I actually don't like a lot of takeout food. I just prefer to make my own. My fried chicken is way better than KFC's fried chicken. But every so often, it's just nice to, I don't know, get someone else to cook for you. I mean, you were saying earlier, John, that you don't know, after watching my video, you don't know why people go out and buy like the cookie dough stuff. I agree with that, but I'm like that with everything. Like chicken nuggets or popcorn chicken. I don't know why you'd buy that, because you literally just cut up fresh chicken, season it, and it's so much better and quicker and easier. Reminds me of Shant's streams when he goes off cam looking for things crash bang. It's because, you know what it is? It's because we get it all set up neatly on our desk so that it looks like we're organized, but behind us is a great big leaning tower of Pisa pile of stuff. You're not a fan of chicken? Oh, I do like chicken. Do you like any other meat, or are you more a veggie person? Do you prefer like eating kangaroos or something? That's just meant as a joke, though. I don't want you to be offended. Bring me a steak any day. Yeah, no, gotta admit, steak is my favourite. Definitely. I don't know, though. I like lamb. Depends what mood I'm in. I had a nice steak the other day, though. It's delicious. I think if I was trapped on a desert island with only one food source, it would be steak, though. I like a nice lamb roast. I've got beef roast tomorrow. Beef, yeah. Yeah, definitely red meat. You see, on the chicken as well, I like the thighs and drumsticks. I'm not really big on chicken breast because I find it quite, I don't know, dry, I guess. I do like red meat. Could you eat steak every day? You do like a little variety. Yeah. Different ways to do it, though. I mean, sometimes I just have a nice big fat steak with some potato wedges or sweet potato or something, and then other days I slice it thinly, cook it, fry it up with some peppers, and then put it in a wrap with cheese or in a baguette with cheese. That's nice sometimes too. I also been known to, excuse me, cook it, slice it up, add some vegetables, stick some mashed potato on top, and make like a cottage pie with leftover meat. It's all good stuff. There's plenty you can do with steak. It's turning into a cooking channel now, isn't it? Yeah, if you have chicken, it's usually thigh. Yeah, I just like the redder meat. Definitely. Look at that. Now I got to do this edges. You know, all those little cracks and crevices. So Marge is kind of like a paint primer there. Yeah, it seems to be. Seems to be. It really is just a white glue, though, I think. But I just do as I'm told. on. That's all I ever do, is everything I'm told to do. And some YouTuber said, use Mod Podge, so that's what I did. I'm the best behaved person ever. So even if I say no, I still end up doing it because I feel guilty saying no. Right, I do not want to get this on my new t-shirt though. Nobody said don't get paint on yourself, did they? And I should never have put a new t-shirt on. I'm painting. You usually do that doesn't surprise me. No, I'm terrible. I was frightened as a child. Like, do as you're told, otherwise you're going to get in big trouble. I don't know. I just always do as I'm told. Some people are like that. You know what? To give me more time, don't let YouTube scare you. What's that? I usually do, but that's a different subject. Why would YouTube scare me? Oh, yeah. I see. Right, I'm sensing a mistake here. I should not have put the windows in because I'm going to get paint all over them. That's a mistake. But, well, we'll just cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm trying to do this in the camera. Maybe if I get to see more mess. Yeah, is that better? Camera angle might be a bit better. Not done craft nor art, but paint prep sucks. Ugh, tell me about it. I'm just, well, you've seen me do arts and crafts. I'm no different with anything. I get bored halfway through and then just say, oh, hell, let's just go for it. It never ends up well. I'm just too impulsive. Everything. My D&D characters are very much take after me. Anyone have any idea how long this takes to draw? Sanding and prepping and sanding and sanding? Oof, yeah. I just paint and then regret. But you see, this is what I'm thinking. And it's only for me, okay? Don't anybody get grumpy humpy with me. You see, I feel like that kind of decorating and everything is a man's job. You know, they're better skilled at that sort of thing. And I don't mean in the painting sense. I just mean in the preparation sense. You know, they're more thorough, I think, with things like that. I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong. It's just my experience. I just don't have the patience to do it all the time. And again, my experience, not judging, not saying anything. I don't have time. I've never had time to do things like, and I don't think mums tend to, because even when dads are around, and kids love dads more than they love mums, trust me, mums have to stop every 5 minutes to do something because the kids want something, the kids need something, or they've got to stop to do dinner, or they've got to like do the laundry or tidy the house or anything. I'm not saying men don't do these things. It's just in general that tends to be what women naturally do. And I'm okay with that. That's why I think men have more time to play video games, more time to do art stuff, make comic books, write, draw. In my experience, mums are always taken for granted. Depends on the male and female. It does depend on the male and female. How dare you? I am. I'm a bigger. No, I'm not. I'm just realistic. You can pretend all you want that men and women are the same and they can all do the same things, but I'm sorry, I can't do a lot of what men can do, and men don't have the patience to do what I do, and that's not everybody. It is just in general, in my opinion, and that's all it is, just my opinion and my experience. I'm going to shut up now because, like I said, feminists come at me all the time. Oh, but I can do that. I work, I do that. Yeah, I'm sure you do. That's great. And you're allowed to. And I'm allowed not to. That's the way the world works. Sexual dimorphism is a thing. Who knew? What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. I hope you're explaining what that means. I don't know, and I can't Google it right now. I need a small. I let AI answer it for me. Sexual dimorphism refers to the differences in appearance, behavior, or physiology between males and females of the same species. That's a thing. We're built differently. We have different muscle structures, different bone structures. Just because we're all human, that just means we're the same species. It doesn't mean we're the same. Asks the machine gun. There are many hues in between. Absolutely. I'm not getting onto that subject because I really am not phased one way or another. I like people to be who they are, and I'm just talking in general. It's really hard to keep in the camera. You know what it is? I'm just bitter because men used to go to work and let the woman stay home and look after the kids and cook meals and do all the fun stuff. And they used to open the doors for them. They used to treat them like a lady. They used to do all of those things. And then feminists came and said, "Oh, men can't do that. That's sexist." And it's like, why? We had it so good. Why you got to ruin that? Oh, well. Oh, skin tones. I like all the different ones. I do too. I have no preference as long as they're Korean. This looks rather like a black mess. I hope I'm not putting it on too thick. Double tax, think the government may have had that in her. Yeah, definitely. The thing is, it's more than double the tax as well, okay? Because you've got the dad going to work, you've got the mum going to work, but you still have to have somewhere to put the kids. So you actually have to pay either a school club or a childminder, and then they have to claim taxes. So it's actually three ways, three lots of tax they get. It's crazy. Neat plan. Yeah, when a man's paycheck could raise a family, exactly. And I tell you what, I mean, I don't know. I've always blamed like my generation for things. I'm not like one of the boomers or anything. But I used to watch a lot of my friends who did go to work and have kids, and they'd be at work all day. They'd go and get their kids from after school club where they've already eaten, so they haven't got to cook them dinner, or they'd just throw something like, I don't know, fish fingers and chips in the oven, and then say, "Oh gosh, I need I need me time now. I've got to have my bottle of prosecco and have me time before I can do anything." I'm thinking, you've literally had me time all day. I went to work, not a boomer. My hair seems the same color as the mud. Yeah, kind of. I could use my hair as a paintbrush. No, I just don't like these me too. Um, not me too. Me time people. If anything, you have way too much time. I wish I did. I mean, I do. I don't. I don't know. I do have plenty of time. It's just that I'm always. I have loads of time, but I'm always on guard. Like, oh, I've got to do the dinner in an hour. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. I've got to, and it kind of puts me off the spare time I do have. Yeah, the world does seem to stand and applaud selfish and crazy behavior. I know. It's because it just keeps us all divided. I mean, we all know it, but why do we still fall for it? That's what I find the craziest thing. Everybody says they recognize it, and yet they still do it. They're still jumping on the bandwagon and getting angry with other people for having a different opinion. The age of voyeurism. Not wrong there. Says the person who's sitting here painting while on camera, talking to people. Like anybody's interested in what I'm doing. I don't know. It's kind of weird when you look at it that way. Why on earth am I sat here with my camera on in my own home talking to complete strangers on the internet from all over the world? That's kind of some sick, perverse thing. Oh my God. I'm going now. I'm always amazed when people actually stop by. I'm even more amazed when they stay. Katie is like the fish, you can't understand the definition of water. Oh, did I get it something wrong again? What? What did I get wrong? Oh. I mean, I know what it means. You're pretty strange. I'm pretty strange. Clearly. I'm strange. I'm just a lonely old woman who likes to chat with you young boys. I'm joking. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? My favorite people are the ones that aren't normal. Normal people, I don't know. They kind of scare me a bit. I once thought John was normal and I said he was intimidating. Then I realized he's not normal at all. Joking, John, joking. Honestly, anybody that sits here watching me and listening to me ramble on has got to have the screw loose somewhere. The irony is normal is like someone unrealistic standard that is an unattainable, yet people still strive for. Yeah. Nobody is normal because we are all absolutely 100% different experiences, different life, um, life goals, different everything. So how can you normalize that? If nobody is the same, then what is normal? Yeah. Normal people are boring. Let's be honest. people that aren't normal seem to, one, be able to think for themselves and analyze, and two, have more interesting ideas. I don't know. As a crazy person, I've got to promote it. If everybody was like you, how boring. Oh, John, you're not boring. You've got to be one of the crazy ones. You're here. You don't know any normal people. Oh, well, meet my sister. She's the meaning of the word normal. If everybody was the same, it would definitely be boring. I mean, if everybody had the same likes and dislikes and everything, then I don't know, how would even the world work like that? Because you'd all want the same people, you'd all like the same people, you'd all like the same food, you'd all like, oh my gosh. I like diversity. I love learning about different people and different things, different cultures. Everything fascinates me. I want to know it all. No, zero surprises, nothing. Everyone would know exactly what everyone wants. Gosh, I can't think of anything more boring. Right. I'm hoping I can clean those windows up a little bit. Although, to be fair, I didn't get it. I didn't actually make it too bad. But I do wish that I'd painted all of these bits before I put the windows in. But to be fair, if it gets really bad, I can actually just cut some more of those plastic windows out and stick them in. It's not the end of the world. Right, anyone know how long this stuff takes to dry? Here we go. That job done. Um, Deciding on dinner would go quick. Oh, God, yes. I hate doing dinners. Literally, in my house, it's 3 different dinners. Me and my daughter will have pretty much the same. My son will have something completely different. Ugh, such a nightmare. They didn't train them terribly well. Right, are you guys okay for 5 minutes while I go wash my hands and my brushes, or at least put them in water, and I'll be back real quick to do some more of those Lego things. Um, just kind of entertain yourselves for a minute, and I will be back shortly. Oh gosh, how are you all still here? We even got an extra one when I wasn't here. What's going on? You were crazy. I'd have made that, you know, a reason to excuse myself. Gone. Let's get back to this boring Lego stuff now. Right, where did I get up to? It's only a day of boring stuff today. Oh, we lost someone. They didn't want to be here when I got back. Um, 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 um. I've heard that chair streams do very well. You just put the chair. Okay. Oh, you're playing with AI. I read that completely wrong, and I'm not even going to explain. But I was a little shocked for a second. So, what are you doing with AI? Well, we had 3 when I left. When I got back, we had 4. Now we're back down to 2 now. So I see. I see how it is. I know. I'm sorry. I just looked up, and I'm disappointed in myself. Sorry. So one of those. Right, you guys, it's your turn to entertain me now. Oh, you're back. So everybody left then. So tell me, what are you doing with AI at the moment, Manticore? Let's find out what you're up to. I did say break time. Why am I disappointed? Never you mind, John. Never you mind why I'm disappointed in myself. Do you know what? I should have got a coffee while I was washing my hands. I'm thirsty now. Text to music generations. Oh, okay. Is that where you type in the words you want and then AI makes a song out of it for you? Let me look at my phone. I was having a fiddle with something like that the other day. What was it? What was it? I made a. I was thinking of doing an intro song for the cookie video, so I looked into it. Yeah, AI music generator. Oh no, this is just AI music generator. Make your music. So I put in baking cookies. My creation. See if it's got them. They were so funny. You can type in what you want the song to be about, or you can put in your own lyrics to it. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let me listen to this one. This is one of the one of. Hey, now you're a cookie pro, get the oven hot, don't wait. I thought that was... Oh, no, that's enough. It's enough. It's enough. Stop. Stop. I thought that was hilarious. I should have put that on my video. Right, back to Lego. You're working on a digital co-host. Oh, what does that involve? I mean, I could be your co-host. I could pretend to be an AI robot or something. Weird science. Yep. That's a cool movie. Generating dialogue and moving pictures within Leonardo AI. Okay. I actually want to like animate myself. It's not at the stage you can actually freely talk to me yet. Okay. Yeah, I want to do one of those like AI animations. VTuber, yeah. Yeah. Because I'm too old to be on camera. So it's better for everyone if I just pretend to be AI. No, but for women there should be. Is that cruel? Oh, I used to go on camera, but I don't know. I feel like to be honest, there's so many much younger people on the internet that nobody would really want to, you know, talk to somebody of my years. And if they can't see what you look like, they can just pretend anything. So you're more likely to watch. Katie, you do you. No one else can. Yeah, no. You have a large ego, so it doesn't bother you. I don't have a large ego. Um, And I'm more comfortable like this, so that's okay, isn't it? Of course, well, I've drifted off into my own world then for a minute. I forgot we were even talking. Sorry. What were we talking about? Finatra used to show us his Legos. Did he? Yeah, he was here the other day when I was doing Lego. He said he had quite a collection. I didn't know whether to believe him or not, honestly. Because people lie, you know. Do you know that? Katie, for your Lego sorting, you just need more space. Dump it all out and just put them in groups. Yeah. Lies? Never. Oh, trust me, people lie on the internet. I learned that the hard way. They tell you one thing, they tell everyone else something different. And you're the one that ends up looking like a complete idiot. in, real, in real life, people lie, but on the internet, everyone is honest. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. If you say so. You don't believe anything, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, well, you know, I'm getting there. I'm usually reasonably skeptical, but I do trust really easily. So if someone tells me something, I'm more inclined to believe them, but there'll always be that element of doubt at the back of my head, if that makes any sense. But once you get past that stage and I figured out that you are lying, there's no coming back from that. So what you're saying, John, is that I just need to dump all this out and put them in. I suppose so. But I'll do that. Do John's suggestion. Dump it all out. You're very careful with your beliefs. What does that mean? You're careful to not to believe people, or you don't tell people your beliefs? Well, I hope to entertain. I don't know. I'm just literally just being me. I tried to entertain with Ice Queen, but it didn't really. I mean, I had a lot of fun doing like the chat shows and the Ice Palace and everything. It was fun. I liked my guests, and it was great. But it never really quite felt like me. I always felt like I was me, but I also felt like I was putting on a part. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not now. This is just me. Yeah, the only way you hold a conversation, got to believe what someone is saying until there's evidence otherwise. Yeah. It's just sometimes, I'm not easy. I don't think I'm easily fooled because there is always that questioning in the back of my mind. But when you do believe and then you find out that you were an idiot to believe, huh, nothing worse than that. That YouTube personas are kind of necessary. Yeah. Well, yeah, because I don't know, maybe everyone's happy, 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 but I think most people are pretty, life is just life, isn't it? It goes on, whatever. Nobody is that happy all the time. Or maybe they are. Well, we've all been played the fool before, yeah. Yeah, no, YouTube personas, that really is what they are. And that's why I just say now, people on the internet, you don't know them. You do not know who they are. It doesn't matter if you talk every day, you still do not know them until you meet them in person. Happiness is a choice. Wait, we're supposed to be happy. Darn, I missed that moment. Happiness is a choice, I feel. Do you really know? No, you don't ever really know. Well, no, you never know anybody, but you do know some people better than you know others. And that's in real life as well. You can never really know somebody, but like I would say, I know my kids pretty well. I know people, that I've met and my friends reasonably well. But no, you're right. Nobody can know anybody. It's just some people, when you meet them in real life, you get to see the more realistic side of them than just the showmanship side. You know what they want you to know generally. Yeah, that is true. But if you're with somebody like all the time, like family members and things, you see them when they drop that. I can't say the word that F word, not the F word, the one I'm thinking of. Um, so you do can tend to sort of get to know them better. Must choose to be honest. Yeah, there's no need to lie. That lying is actually something. There's one thing about being someone else, that kind of acting, pretending, whatever for entertainment. But then there's the out and out lying, and I just can't tolerate lying. There's no need for it. Own what you do if you're embarrassed about it, and don't try and pretend to be something you're not. That's it. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. I just can't pronounce that word. I've never been able to. But we are philosophizing today, aren't we? Is that the right word? We should have more entertainment. I know why you made me do this now, John. Because I'm going to have to finish sorting, putting them in the bags now. Because otherwise, this is just going to be all over my table. Feel like I got tricked into this. Yeah, I like philosophy. I like philosophy as well. I mean, I love talking about stuff like this and that and everything. But I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. That was not the plan. Happy little accident, I suppose. Oh, we do like happy little accidents. I wish I had more happy little accidents when I was actually painting. I do like people that can use their brains, though. So, I mean, if that's being philosophical, then they're the people I like and enjoy the company of. Um, and that, I think, is why, and I'm being sexist again here, sorry, women, why I personally prefer the company of men, because it's not all gossiping and um, materialistic things, and not all women are like that by any means. But in my experience, that tends to be the majority of them. And men will sit down and talk philosophy, and that is way more interesting to me. Engaging the grey matter is a definite skill. Who uses their brains? Logic is always good. Yeah. Oh, my brain does not stop. Seriously, it just constantly thinks. Did I ever tell you about? I don't. I've never taken drugs or anything. Oh my god! Did you see what Katie was wearing the other day? Exactly. I would never wear anything like that. Um, oh, I forgot what I was going to say now. That was so funny. Do you know? I know what she was wearing the other day. Clothes. That's as far as you can fake gossip. I've learned how to gossip just watching the CG streams. So, no offense, but some of those men, they are worse than women. That's one reason why I came off of Twitter, even though I'm back on Twitter, but I'm back on Twitter on my own terms, purely for this YouTube. Well, she had clothes on. Guess it wasn't. Oh, you've seen it. Oh, have you now, Manticore? Been hacking my camera. No, not you, Katie. Kathy. Who's Kathy? Huh? Did I misread something? Oh, yeah, you did say Kathy. No. Oh, dear. Got to get those eyes checked. Sorry. Well, did you have to use a name that was so similar? You boys have your little gossip sesh about poor old Kathy. I'm staying out of it. It's funny they say Comicsgate has changed, it's grown. Yes, changed. No. Well, I've only been around it for 2 years, so um, I don't really, I don't know too much, to be fair. It's it's an interesting set of people. That's all I'm going to say. The banking on CG is just in an election year, always happens. Yeah. 2018, 2019, you came in. All right. Okay. When did it begin? When when did our Lord and Master, God above EVS, create the entire CG world all by himself? Because he's so wonderful. Sorry, I really hate. No, I don't hate him because I don't know him, but he really rubs me up the wrong way. I don't like him at all. And I have no problem saying it because I don't know him anything, and he doesn't know me anything, and I'm not CG, so I can say what I like. About two says John Malin and YBZ. What's that? Your boy Zach really kicked it off, I think. Oh, okay. Well, when did I start? 2001? No, 2021. 21. What are we in now? 24. Yeah, 2021 to 22. It was born out of a slur about us. Our detractors gave us the name Comics. Okay. So how did EVS become God then? I mean, I've heard about John Malin, but I don't actually know much about him. I know that's Ethan. He's not all bad. I don't know. Every time I hear him speak, he just irritates the hell out of me. And I'm really completely an outsider, so I don't know. I mean, that's just purely me listening and to him. I don't make judgments based on what other people say, but I don't know. I kind of have issues with people that self-proclaim themselves as better than anyone else. Ethan is a narcissist and very entertaining. The human sunbeam, yeah. It was tied to Gamersgate. Yeah, I heard that. So what's the war campaign thing? Ethan, oh, he claims the narcissist label. Well, I think a lot of people should start claiming that because there's clearly a lot of those in CG. There's a lot of nice normal people too. They have to have a touch of narcissism because if they didn't, they wouldn't be where they are because they wouldn't want to step on people. And I'm afraid that's part of being successful. probably. But is he really successful? I mean, I don't know. I suppose you either love him or you hate him. It's a bit like Marmite or Vegemite or whatever. You either love it or hate it. War campaign was a cabal which set out to help CG to clear the bad elements, but turned out to be the bad elements themselves. The thing is, I don't really understand what CG is. To me, it was just people that want to kind of help each other and support each other and make good comics that are not mainstream comics, you know, with the whole political issues. You just wanted to make good stories, which I think is great. So why does it end up with so much arguing? And why do you all hate women so much? War campaign was a bunch of guys with a penchant for homoerotic memes and hate jerking. Oh, okay. CG is a countercultural movement against the woke movement. The problem with being against them, oh, you like women and this camera angle. You like this camera angle? Women are great. Women are okay, but women are not sex objects. And that's going to make me sound like feministic again. It's not that. It's just. I don't know. Not all women like being talked about sexually. Don't get the hating on women thing. Never liked it. No, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that they dislike them. Sorry, guys. Just going to say, I just find it sometimes disrespectful to women. And I don't think some of the women really help that by behaving the exact way that it's suggested that they are. But unfortunately, not all women are like that. And yeah. And I'm reluctant to move the camera so you can see more of these Lego pieces because, yeah, no. G'day, Perth. How's it going? I'm so bad at an Australian accent. I used to think I was good. Are you actually from Australia, from Perth? Perth? I know Manticore's from Australia. And the other thing, John, I'm not hating on women here at all, but in some respects, I am in agreement with some of what CG says in the fact that women comics like superheroes and everything, yes, everybody can enjoy them. Okay. Who doesn't love a good Superman? But boys don't grow up. So even when they're men, they still love their superheroes and everything. And women grow up differently, mostly, not everybody. We know, I'm not going to keep repeating that. Therefore, it is predominantly more a male interest. And when women try and get into male interests, they don't always get it and ruin it. And that's just me observing. So I can see why they get frustrated with women in comics. I never really liked the superhero genre. And I thought for decades that I didn't like comics because comics are like Spider-Man, Superman, Batman. Don't get me on Batman. I do not like Batman. But to be fair, when I found CG and started to see that comic books could be all different things. That's when I got my interest in comics and CG, because I like the more sort of fantasy side of things. I've always liked art. Men are more visual, women tend to be more romance novels. Of course, there are always crossover. Absolutely, John, and I fit very much into that category of romance novels. Um, but that said, I don't like the romance that is being portrayed in the mainstream media now, because that's just sexual deviance. Bring back the You May Like Hockey's new comic. I probably may. I'll have to have a look at it. But yeah. So I learned something through CG, that I actually do like comics, but not the superhero genre. And I will definitely have a look at Hockey's comic. If you have a link to it, is it on Indiegogo or Fund My Comic or something? Let me just give you a wrench. But there can only be one super wrench, so you'll just have a moderator wrench. Curiosities and Oddities Emporium. I knew I'd heard of it. The dress, a 24-page comic about a woman who uses a magical dress. Oh, yeah, that actually does sound great. See, sexual deviance itself is nothing new. Socially acceptable is new, but it has happened before. Oh, has it? Right, let me sort this out. Oh, look, Rex was live, or is live, 2 hours ago, back in hockey something. I don't know. I get distracted too easily, sorry. Oh, shh. Can't stand listening to myself. Right. Oh, Manticore, you don't have a wrench. Let's sort that out. And Perth. So if anyone wants to put links into anything, go ahead, which is why I do give everyone a spanner, which, as you like to say, is a wrench. During Roman times. Oh, now, what do you know about Roman times? Oh, there we go. Thank you. I will check that out. You're welcome for the wrench, Caligula. Okay. Yeah, I suppose it did. I didn't really think about that, but yeah, I guess it did go through that during those times. I wouldn't know, as one of the Celtic peasants that were enslaved by the Romans. All men know about Rome. Yeah. Okay. So do you know how the Romans came and into our little towns and took our Celtic people as slaves? Not the Welsh. The Welsh, didn't really have much to do with the Romans. All men know about Rome. It's what they know about it, though, that I want to know. The arenas and the fighting the lions and things. Rome is known for sexual deviance. I'm sure there are others which are lesser known. I mean, the thing is, people want to do what they want to do. Go for it. I don't care, but you don't have to throw it in my face and tell me about it every 5 minutes, because I personally come from a completely different era where, things like that are personal. You know, a woman never tells, a man never tells, and now here you turn it on the TV and there you can see like people going at it like you used to have to get from under the counter video stores. You know what I mean? I do not think about Rome often like that silly meme which was going around. Oh, let's listen to this. Um, let me pull up YouTube on the laptop. View your channel. Here we go. Oh, shh. Right. One sec. Let me just share. Oh, do you know, Ag, why am I going crazy? I'm totally forgotten what I'm doing here. Right. Sorry, guys. Bear with me for a second. I'm having a brain dead moment. It has. It's gone to mush. Right. Now I want to go and share my screen. I was so put off with keep hearing myself. It's annoying. Present. Here we go. Share screen. Well, sorry about that. I don't know what was going on. I was having problems, and I've now dropped Lego on the floor. Listen, let's do it from my phone. I don't know why I was having so much problem. There's such a delay on my phone. Here we go.
Hassle-free home cooking in 3 easy steps. Step 1. Choose from a weekly menu of quick and easy meals. One-pot wonders, 15-minute dishes, or no-stress suppers. You'll
That was awesome. Nice. I don't know why I couldn't get it to share, but there we go. Very nice indeed. Wow, have I been going 2 hours? My gosh. No, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I can't believe I've been going 2 hours. That's crazy. That is crazy. Shall I end this or shall I just carry on where I'm going? However, I did preface it with you need more space. Yeah, I know. It's fine. I'll get on my hands and knees and make sure I haven't knocked any more off before I vacuum the floor. Right, I'm just going to quickly get on and do this now. I get so distracted. Look. Right. We're almost done. Look, we're almost done. We're at 21. And we only have to get to 30. And then on Monday, we'll be able to fly through it and put it all together. Okay. I don't really know what 21 means. It just means that goes on top of there. Okay, whatever. 22. We need one of those. This should be a lot quicker though. You're right. I should have done this in the beginning. My brain does not work terribly organized. You're listening, just going to make some food. Okay, nice. What are you making? Something exciting? Oh, I'm getting hungry now, actually. We're not really saying much. I'm just organizing these damn Lego pieces so that I can make a better show maybe next week. That's fine. You guys can go. I can go. I mean, if it's easier, you guys can go and get on with your day. And I can just carry on with this by myself. See, look, we all want to go and make some food. I can stay here or I can go. I'm going to let you guys decide that. You can go and eat and I'll go and get some food. I just know that I have to finish doing this now because it's all over my table. I really appreciate you guys being here, though. Definitely. I know I keep saying it, but it always surprises me. Surprise! Oh, Michael, listening in for Katie's Pearls of Wisdom. Well, I think, guys, it has been 2 hours and 18 minutes. I probably should go and at least make some coffee before I finish this. So I'm sure there is somebody way more interesting than me streaming. Guess you can go and find those, and I'm going to end the stream. But thank you, Manticore, Perth Comics, John, Shep, you were in earlier, and that person that keeps sort of dotting in and out, making it 4 to 5 to 4 to 5 to 3 to 2 to 3 to 2. Thank you. Appreciate you. And I will be back on Monday unless I decide to stream tomorrow. I might actually play Baldur's Gate later today. I might stream that. Anyway, see you later. Take care all. Bye.